Good morning. How are y'all doing? Today I'm just gonna get right into it, you know. I took the week off, I didn't do any work. I only did like little marketing things, which probably was more stressful. So I just want to get stuff done. I just want to plow through some actual content, make progress. So I'm gonna pick up where I left off on Tuesday. I haven't touched it since I stopped streaming. Gonna finish this cowboy bathtub, and then finish the beetle, and then review what other intermediate decorations I need for the demo. All right. Oof, my CG skills, they are getting rusty. No, that's not true. I'm actually just caught up because this Mac keyboard. I'm used to working on a PC keyboard, and switching the Alt and the Control key, very confusing. No, that's not. I was feeling a little down yesterday. So I've said this to certain people in the past. The whole social media and marketing thing, not only is it very slow and painful, it's also, you know, social media, it's a depressant. You know, it has no, it's definitely a drug, and it definitely is a depressant. You got some fun moments, but then at the end of the day you get a headache and there's just too many psychological factors to bring you down. So it was getting me down, but then I posted on Reddit. I posted some kind, you know, just like, hey, I'm a Unity dev, look at my trailer. And I posted on the Unity subreddit. They were much nicer than PC Master Race. They put me in a good mood. Nothing viral or anything, just some nice people saying nice things. It's kind of lame. I think I should make these actual wooden planks instead of just be a solid piece. Let me prototype that real quick. And as always, my audio is never correct, so if it sounds terrible, let me know. Feature creatures. Hey mate, really glad I found your channel. I'm curious, how have you found games versus VFX? I'm a decade plus into VFX, and my friends and I are starting to eye games as a sidestep, especially if we can go independent. Any advice? Well, I wouldn't take advice from me, since I have not made $1 in games in a very long time. I'm just trying as well. I mean, I find it way more satisfying, you know. I'm been doing VFX a long time, and you know, eventually the magic just kind of dies, and it's still fun, but it's not like, you know, I used to wake up in the morning, I'm like, I love my job, I can't wait to go to work and do the thing I'm working on. It's so awesome, and I don't really feel that anymore, you know. But with games, there's just so many different disciplines. Keeps you on your feet, keeps you learning. Yeah, it's there's a lot of magic in game dev, but you know, I'm sure it wears off eventually too. Everything wears off. Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by. I think I've seen your name in maybe in like Irish John's chat. Anyway. Yeah, so I hope to release this game next year, and if it does well, then I'll probably have a different opinion. Yeah, games rule. I mean, I watch Irish John and a few others, so if there's a really good chance if I remember your name, it's from there. What market are you in VFX? Are you in commercials? Are you in TV? Film, TV. I was animated feature for a long time, and I do miss that a lot. Are you in LA? Are you like one of the LA studios or the San Francisco studio? I don't mean to pry. Just chatting. No, I don't like these. I don't like them. Maybe they just need to flare out a little. London moved here from Australia. Oh, cool. Not at all pry away. Yeah. So London. I used to work with a lot of London companies. Well, no. Let me rephrase that. I used to work with a London company a lot. And our company that I work at now has a London office. So I still work with them quite a bit. You're not an NPC, are you? That'd be funny. Oh, really? Yeah, I used to work at NPC in New York for many years until I moved out to LA. Actually, I moved to San Francisco first and then to LA. Okay, that's better. Oh yeah, way better. Working at NPC was actually in the commercial division. They don't do film in the States. I think they did it a little bit in the LA office, but yeah, it was mostly commercials. And it was not so bad, actually. I had a good time. I really enjoyed working at NPC. There were like people around me that struggled, but I kind of snuck in there and was able to I don't know, I was just able to like avoid the riffraff. Adam Soup some commercials in LA a few years ago, if you were there at that time. No. He, let's see. Well, maybe. I mean, it's a small industry. I mean, you might not want to say names, but it's possible. It's possible I worked with an Adam supervisor you know. No, I'll just leave that. Scooch that back. Are you a Maya user also? David Bryan? No, I don't know that person. Yeah, so the LA market, I'm a little incubated in the LA market because I've only worked at one company here. You know, I kind of moved here working at this company already, and I never left, which is called Entropic. So I'm much more familiar with people in the New York market. Oh, you skipped my Houdini land? Okay, nice. Oh, dude. I say dude, I don't know if you're a guy, sorry. But XSI, I was a big XSI user. And then that moment hit when you had to decide, is it Maya or Houdini, or are you going to quit the industry? And I already knew Maya because, you know, I just knew both, so I just went into Maya full time. But I know Houdini too. I use it a lot for like procedural stuff. I'm not good at like effects, like sops. Not sops. So I can't even do the vocabulary. I'm not good at you know, the simulation networks, pop nets, and all those different simulation networks. I forget what they're called, but I'm much better at just writing Vex and doing procedural stuff. Yeah, DOPS. There we go. I love writing Vex. I'll literally do everything in Vex. It's probably stupid. I work with kind of a Houdini savant, and he'll be like showing me stuff. He does a lot in Vex too, but he'll show me nodes. It's like, yeah, you just need this one node, and I'm like writing 10 lines of Vex to do what I need to do. And I don't even know the nodes exist because the names are all funky. I would find that the names of the nodes in Houdini are the most unintuitive things. SOP 24/7. You need to know. It's like you need to know all of Houdini to use any small part of Houdini. Yeah. And once I stop using it for like a couple weeks, I just forget it all. I forget literally everything. Alright, these stairs are really stupid. Let's make better stairs. I mean, in terms of like making games with your friends, you just make it, you know? Commit to some nights. Do a game jam. Oh my god, just do a game jam. Do the Journ jam. It's the perfect opportunity to see if you like it. He gives me a lot of... Irish John gives me a lot of shit for not, like, participating. I know it's fake shit, but whatever. And here I am, asking people to join his jam. So Irish John, he runs a game jam every once in a while, and a game jam is, you know, I don't want to assume you know what that is, but it's like, you know, you complete a game in a month. Just start from scratch, complete a game in a month, and you can join with your friends and just see if you like it. You should definitely do it. And if you need a 3D artist, if you need another 3D artist, I'll join your team because I don't have a team. I mean, you don't need a team. I was gonna probably make something solo if nobody picked me up, but I'm on his Discord and I'm just like, hey, if anyone needs a 3D artist, I'm available. I highly recommend it. It's the best way to like start a project, finish a project, and you know, definitely get your feet wet. I mean, have you made anything, or are you just kind of thinking about it? Have you fiddled with Unity or Unreal? I mean, half the industry is using Unreal now for... yeah. I'm one of those... It's so funny. People probably think I'm a weirdo, but... You know, I love Unreal, and I love real-time. I could just do real-time all day. I hate doing Unreal for VFX. I think it's like not the right tool. And people are like, but you like games. I'm like, so? I like to use the right tool for the job. It doesn't, Unreal just, it's made for games. You need to use it for a gig. Yeah, sometimes like it's mandated. Like, oh, we just want to get some press, so we're gonna use Unreal just for no reason. All right, whatever. We were doing a job last year, and it was supposed to look like a real-time engine. It was supposed to just have avatars walking around, and we're like, and everyone's like, yeah, let's do it in Unreal. I'm like, all right, go have fun. I know it's supposed to look like a game engine, but good luck with that. And then a few weeks into development, it was like, but we can't figure out how to link the animation, and we can't, how do we share this stuff? Perforce isn't working. It's like, please switch to Maya right now. This is not gonna work out. Thanks for the follow. Funnily enough, assets are my big weak spot. My specialty is creature effects. So I use pre-done assets and add them, and suddenly I've got to do it on my own. Yeah, creature effects, that's cool. If you want to self-promo, shout out anything you've worked on, go for it. Creature effects, worked at NPC for 4 months? Let me think for a sec. Actually, I don't know what they've done recently. I know they did Lion King, right? Did they do Lion King? Oh, worked there for 2 years. Oh, but Lion King was more than 2 years ago, so you did not work on Lion King. I don't know what they've done in the last 2 years. Did they do The Little Mermaid? Did they like keep going with the Disney? Okay, this is better. I think I'm good. I just want to bevel this one last edge. Or should I just soften it? Yeah, just soften it. Awesome. Little Mermaid, yeah. Lion King 2. Lion King 2. Should I know about that? Is that even out? Is that a thing? I never heard of that. I think you just good thing there's only 2 viewers and one of them is probably Nightbot. No. No, I think it's on like IMDb. I think there's a little thing for Lion King. Yeah, it's it's all right. Your secret is safe in this very public area that nobody's watching. Awesome. Well, that's cool. Fur. So fur is the only effects that I could do. I worked on a squirrel, and I did the groom in Houdini. It was a slight team effort, but someone started it and I finished it. But yeah, so I can do fur. And then we Alembic cached all of the fur out of Houdini and lit it in Maya because I'm stubborn like that. We didn't have a Houdini lighting pipeline yet. Yeah. It actually worked out fine. You know, it take like 40 minutes per shot. Gigabytes per frame? No, we didn't do per frame alembics. It would have been like 4 gigabytes per frame, but we did just one solid ABC, which is way more efficient. And it was like 5 gigs per shot. No, yeah, it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. And it was just one squirrel. Some shots had 2 squirrels, you know, and they're little. They don't have a lot of fur. A couple million hairs, but here I'll show it off. It's probably one of my most proudest characters. There he is. There's my little guy. Those cats are real. He shows up again. If you want to share your demo reel, I'd love to see it. This is too many polys, isn't it? Oh my god, 1700. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I gotta get rid of some. No. Go easy, of course. What am I gonna rip you apart? Of course not. CG's hard. Any CG is hard, so I'm sure it's great. Oh, come on, man. First shot, go easy on you. Get the raccoon. Oh, that was a thumbnail. These digital doubles? Or what was in that? Oh wait, there's little things in the bottom. CG suit. Is that a whole CG character? So I mean, yeah, the raccoon's dope. Sick. Fucking sick. Go easy on you. Coming in here with this reel and saying go easy. This reel's awesome. Amazing. You got all the good stuff here. All the London shops. Wait, what movie was that? The rabbits. Oh, that's awesome, yeah. So yeah, this shit's nuts. Up Peter Rabbit, right? This shit's nuts. Did you work on like the which part of this is like this? I can see like 100 people working on this one shot. Maybe not 100, maybe like 15. It's very cool though. Awesome stuff. All of it. All the creature work. So like even that like venom stringy viscous effect, it was disgusting. I have a hard time working on like gore. I won't do it. Our company did a gory spot and I refused to work on it. I don't like doing that shit. Awesome stuff though. Amazing. I need to drop the poly count on this, and I only got rid of 100. No, I got rid of what, 40? I need to get rid of way more polys than this. How many polys is just these? So this is 560. That's no good. That's no good. Let's see. What if I... Alright, so I need to... I need to redo these. I'll just use it on this guy. What if I get rid of this whole thing? Yeah, I can get rid of that whole thing. Okay, that gets rid of a lot of polys. The rounded corners, yeah. Unnecessary details. I'm always afraid of like deleting faces underneath, because I have like a screenshot mode where you can put the camera underneath stuff. So yeah, I'm a little nervous, but whatever. I also have like a block underneath. Alright, so let's actually... Alright, is this better? Let's see. Okay, 1400. That's better than 1700. I'll live with that for now. It's not great, but whatever. Nick! Good morning, Nick. How are ya? Nick, I was sad you didn't come. You weren't here. I needed you. How are you? Alright, let's get this in the game. Oh wait, I gotta texture it. Alright, let me texture it, Planer. Oh, whoops. Needs the material. Oh, that's annoying. Matt. Come here. You weren't here. I missed you. Okay, so now that these are individual planks, I could move their UVs around to change their colors so they're not all the same color wood. And that's pretty much the benefit of that. Okay. Yeah, I don't do any... This game has 0 textures. It's just all gradients, and I just move their UVs around to get the right color. Because, yo, who has time to texture an entire game by themselves? Not me. So that's my trick. And it's not my trick. It's definitely like a common game dev thing. Or an indie technique. Yeah, definitely. Mental note, do it. So, yeah, we got some different colored planks. Some of these lighter ones actually, I don't like these lighter ones. Maybe I'll give them a completely different color. Nope, that's stupid. I do not like the light ones. Wait, which one are you? Oh, whoops. You, I don't like you. I don't like you. Okay. Okay, this one's done. Bringing it into Unity. We're done. Cowboy tub. So, yeah, I released a Steam page last week, and I promised I would take a break for a week just to let my mind settle, and that didn't work. All I can think about was, why is my Steam page not doing well? So that was the worst break ever, but actually I think the better mental break is to just get back into deving, because I feel very at peace when I'm just making stuff, and I'm very happy to like continue this. Now, where did I put this? Models, furniture, items, where? Decorations? Decorations, furniture. Oh, wait. Did I freeze these transforms? Did I freeze these transforms? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Unity. I haven't been in Unity in a little bit. Alright, so I already have a hot tub item. So I can start there. And make the cowboy tub. I feel like a cowboy tub is not going to be a very common thing. So I might rename it later. Ads! Ah, Yanny! Sorry about the ads. Hot tub geo. Change this to cowboy. And then I need 2 materials, right? Or do I need 3? No, just 2. So which one gets the metal? Hot tub stream. Yeah. I'm jumping on those trends. How are you doing, Yanni? Welcome. Thanks for coming. Hot tub. No. Cowboy. Tub water. There we go. Oh, gross. What? What? What is that faceting? Horrible. Do the UVs matter? Oh, oh. What happened? What are these UVs? I think UVs matter. I did not know that. Oh wait, maybe I should also Fix the normals, because maybe the normals matter. Set vertex normals. Furniture. Better, please? Yeah. Ooh, 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 I like this tub. All right, I think it's pretty good. So this is a tub for one. Just single tub. Only fits one. That means I need to take away one of the interactions. And this person will sit here, just in the corner. And what else? I need to get rid of, no, they still, wait, blocker. Oh, this one has an extra blocker there. I don't need that extra blocker. I don't need that one. And I don't need that one. Okay. And gotta go to the activity and remove that second interaction point because it's missing. Goodbye. Oh, and lower its stats. So right now it's 2. It's relaxing is 2. So this will be... Maybe the relaxing is the same. It's just the decoration stats are lower. So comfort, style, and function. So instead of being 3, 1, 1, it's 2, and then no style. There's no style to the cowboy tub. Even though I think there is style, it's got its own desert chic style, but for the sake of game loops, it's got no style. Okay. Let's just change this name. We still got Steam, but the Steam should be down here. Oh, and the interaction should be lower since this thing is smaller. Probably right there. And I gotta update the item. Cowboy tub, and then I gotta update the item stats. Discord, sorry. Oh, it was Yanni. Would it hurt you to post some context? No way. I don't want people to join knowing what they're joining for. I want people to join randomly and just get surprised by hot tub content. Thanks for the shout out. You guys are so nice to me. So yeah, cowboy tub. So this isn't hot tub, this is cowboy tub. A cowboy tub. A cowboy tub. Plural is cowboy tubs. A small cowboy tub. It's not pretty, but it sure feels good. Okay, so that actually should be a good description for this one, but the other one should be much better. It's like, this is a dope hot tub. Onsen style. Alright, cowboy. Oof. Oh, those pops, those speaker pops. I really hope you don't hear those. No one said they've heard them. I'm just complaining about them all the time, but I really hope you don't hear them. I think that's it. Decoration type bathing. Bathing. Cool. And then item recipe. Oh, I need to make a thumbnail. I hate making thumbnails. Now let's make that thumbnail. What? How did you put glasses on him? You're so good at Twitch. I'm so bad at Twitch. I have no idea what this platform does. I'm just here. I feel like a grandpa. You Twitchers putting glasses on emotes. Actually, I do see a redeem that's like alter an emote. Hi, Pops. Hello, son. No, you're the father. Actual father. I will never be a father. What am I doing? Screenshot. What is that scene called? Screenshot scene. Screenshotter scene, yes. Let's get our, so it's a decoration. It's, so right now we got our archery target, which is captured. We can put it in the captured section. And the arcade is captured too. Let's put that in there. Hide the archery target. Done. And let's get our cowboy tub. Wait, what? Don't do that. Why? So this is the annoying thing. The way the screenshotter works is I gotta set the camera to the right resolution, which is square icon. And I gotta center it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I should unhide the other hot tub to see exactly where I placed it. Why is it so high up? Did I do that? I don't know, whatever. It's probably, I probably moved the camera like an idiot. Now I can put you back. Then camera. Capture with alpha. I'll call it the cowboy tub. And then capture screenshot. Go away, come back, it loads. Cowboy tub. Sprite. Apply. And then, okay, one more thing. Select it here. Cowboy. Cowboy head or cowboy tub? Alright, I think that's it. I think this item is now in the game. Let's test it. Set this back to free or 69. In scene. So, for anyone just stumbling in here randomly, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a game called Alpine Lake. It is a Innkeeper-Sim life sim. Just released a Steam page last week. Go wishlist it. Check out the trailer. Check out whatever. Feel free to ask me any questions. I love answering questions. I like helping people. The slick commands, I know. I can even do this. Sometimes Yanny Boy streams, so go follow him. Hi, FB. Hi. I'm a new developer and curious. What do you think is the key to working past roadblock? I think the key to working past a roadblock is to try really, really, really hard and get over it. Just get over it. Good morning, FB. Glad you're here. Sub? Nah, don't sub. Do not click that sub button. Click follow, sure. You even have to sub to me. Alright, we're checking the hot tub. Let's see. I need the core scene. I'm currently having trouble keeping my tongue up because of the weight, so it's a bit of a roadblock. So looking for other areas of expertise. Oh, okay. So let's give everyone context. FB is working on his cosplay costume for Comic-Con. I won't say what it is because he doesn't like spoilers. And there is a tongue element to it, and he's looking for suggestions on how to keep it secure and structured. My thought is to give it an armature, like a metal rod. Like, what if you bend one of those hangers from the dry cleaner? Like, bend it in the exact shape of the tongue and try and, like, get it into the tongue to keep it secure? You know, would that work? Or what if you... That's what you have, What does the wire go into? What if it like, I mean, you can follow the contours of it perfectly on the bottom and then paint it the same color, so hopefully it doesn't stand out. That work? Yeah, I mean, you're the most expert. Oh, the tongue part is fine. Keeping the oh, so it's like where it's attached, it's flopping. Cowboy tub, look at that. Inventory full, damn it. There's too much weight if I attach it to either the top or the bottom jaw. So I gotta attach it to its own thing. I see, I see. No, what do you mean enough about you? I wanna get help for you. Anyone out there? Alright, look at that, a cowboy tub. The metal is a little too metally, huh? It is like... Oh, and I gotta adjust the collider. It's a little too big. Let's get in. Yeah, I gotta make that water opaque so you don't just see them in their clothing. Send me a pic. I can ask theater people about it. There we go. Getting solutions. Alright, I like the cowboy tub. I need to make it brighter because the metal is making it too dark. And I wonder if it's because I'm missing like my light probe. Why is my probe not reflecting like nice stuff? Lighting. Reflection probe. It's set to real time. Wait, refresh mode via scripting. Do I ever refresh it? I don't know if I do. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. That seems like an annoying rabbit hole. Let's just change the collider to be a little tighter and call it. So the shape of this is kind of awkward. I feel like a cube isn't right and a capsule isn't right either. But maybe a capsule is the most correct. Oh, silly pops. It's a little awkward. Just a teensy bit awkward. But that actually might be okay. That looks okay. Yeah, okay. That's good. I dig it. And then the box collider. So the box collider is really just for like items to bounce off of it. Oh wait, is trigger. Oh, this is just, okay, the box collider can stay. It doesn't like affect much. That's just for selecting it. Alright, cowboy tub is good. I like it. But this is what I want it to look like. This kind of lighter gray. Alright, let me just spend 2 seconds figuring out why my light probes are so dark. Wow, I can't believe you guys just actually might be able to help each other. That's what I'm talking about. That's brotherly love right there. Humanly love. I don't know if you guys are male or female. Human. I'm assuming Nick. I'm assuming you're a guy. Wink. So on every frame. That's a beautiful light probe. Look at that light. Look at that HDR. That's gorgeous. Now, why is it not being affected? Cowboy. Do I have contribute probes, blend probes? Where are the settings to like be affected by it? Is it, oh, do I have it turned off in the material itself? Receive shadows. Environment reflections. Oh, that's the mat. Environment reflections. Turn off. And that looks good. Turn on. And that looks bad. Wait, what? Why is it so dark? And I like it without the environment reflections. I might need to keep them off. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna keep them off for now, because I've noticed that they don't look good in my other items either. I have noticed. Don't think I haven't noticed. So on metal mat, if you're still out there, sorry, forgot your name. Feature Creatures. If you're still, oh, I see where the name comes from now. If you're still out there, Feature Creatures, since that, since everything just derives from one texture, basically everything also in the game derives from a handful of materials. And you change one and it changes them all. Hello. All right, now I really just want you to get in the jam, and then we'll team up. Get in there. It's time. Let's see. Okay, I think that's gonna look better for all my items. Mike Lombardo, 3D, you're here. Thank God you're here. So for all those Twitch noobs out there, Mike Lombardo does not get ads because he has a little tree next to his name. I don't think Kurt gets them either, but I believe Kurt is in another country right now. All right, we made the cowboy tub. It's in. I like it. It's good. It's a nice tier 1 item. For those wondering what I'm doing, the Steam page launched. That was last week. I got a Steam page up. Now what do? Now you work on the demo. I'm giving myself 4 months: September, October, November, December. 4.5 months. I want mid-January. I want to drop that demo in mid-January. How did that happen? Because a Yanny boy, he was very kind and gave you a subscription. Very kind, right? I'm pretty sure he bought that for you. Which is extraordinarily kind. Thank him. You had no idea? Well, thank him. Buy him dinner. Buy him a 150-pound dinner. Alright. Next, I want to get that beetle in the game. The model is in the game, but the animation is still in Maya. So let's finish that animation and get the beetle in, because I really want that beetle. Is that money or weight? Well, honestly, I'm going to let him interpret it however he feels like it. Yeah, you are stinky cheese. Animals. I know you're thinking a beetle's not an animal. Just, really? Why? Oh man, people on the Unity subreddit are so much nicer than the PC Master Race subreddit, I gotta say. I wonder why. What is that emote? Stinky glitch? Stinky cheese. Alright, so where did I leave off with this guy? I'm pretty sure I had, like... Okay, yeah. So, I want a temporary raising animation Just to see, because I feel like if I get it in the game, I'm going to have to go do a lot of back and forth. So I'm going to do a temporary animation that I will remove. I'm probably going to forget to remove it, but just bear with me. So right when the wings start flapping. I'm glad you guys are here. Oh, painful. No, that's horrible. Why would I do that to myself? Alright, I'm just gonna not worry about the leg contact, because I do not care. I do not care. Alright, so ignore the wings stopping. They'll actually... they'll loop, so that's okay. So I want the wings to, like, when they come up, I want them just to move around a little bit. Just a little bit. And the animation, okay, so I'm going to say to 115, that's the anticipation. And then 120 on, that's the flying. Okay. So does that look silly? I mean, it's a little weird. It's like kind of random. Whatever. Let's give the head a little life. Don't forget that googly eye command. I need you guys to call that every once in a while so I can remember. So what was it, to 115? Oh, actually, I think it should be zeroed out at 115. Hi, sorry, meeting. Go do your meeting. This should never make you miss work. Alright. Okay, cool. And then, 120 is when the flying animation starts. Where'd the head controller go? Oh. Give it a little look up, a little look down, a little reset. Oh wait, no, flying animation cannot have this motion. Huh. I'm at work right now. Oh, this shouldn't replace work? No. This should definitely replace work. Okay, so this is the end of the flying animation. As long as I get back, as long as I get the head position back, that's okay. It's wiggling around like an idiot, but it's okay. You won't really notice exactly what he's doing as long as it's got some motion. And then I want some like left to right. There we go. Okay. So it's 120 to 138. 120, 138. So now I know my beginning and end. And so this Y I'm going to eventually delete, but I'm going to have some X. So it's just like, kind of taking off and going back and forth. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's really annoying. My wish list on Steam is as follows: Alpine Lake, Kissing Simulator, Kissing Simulator 4, sorry, Toy Story 2 for PS1. Okay, that's very confusing. Did you do that on purpose? Did you make it confusing on purpose? Huh, I can't make this part of the animation because if it needs to loop. Yeah, all right, so I'm just gonna ignore that for now. I'm gonna delete this this raise. Insult. Fun story. Nick the Nini's brought up Insultor a couple times. So my friend and I, when we wanted to make a game for iPhones, you know, way back in 2011, we're like, all right, before we make a game, let's just make a little insult generator just to practice, you know? We'll just make an insult generator. Called it Insultor. And it was mostly like, it made fun of you, like the user. It didn't really make fun of, it didn't just come up with insults. It just, you hit the button and it made fun of you. And we put a lot of celebrities in there. And I don't even remember any of the insults, but we got rejected from the App Store because they're like, you are defaming celebrities, and that's not allowed. Really? It's quite odd. I see news articles defaming celebrities every day, and these are silly little insults that actually are not that insulting. Also, we got like 100 downloads, so good job. You really protected those celebrities. Eventually, all the celebrities, all the insults were actually loaded from a server. So we took out all the celebrity insults, got the app approved, and then every time the app launched, it would look at like my website for new insults and download them. So I may or may not have slipped in a couple of celebrity insults. Nothing too bad, because I was very young and scared that we'd get killed again. All right, so is this... Oh, wait, I can't have the leg motion in there either. Because if I have the leg motion in there... That's going to loop stupid. All right, I guess I'm taking the leg motion out. Man, this is getting... This animation is getting nerfed. I'll have to come up with a better way next time. And I'm not going to remove these keys because they might come back. I'm just going to mute them. Mute. So now they don't do it. Wait, how do beetles actually flap their wings? I don't know. I think they flap them out to the side. Right? They don't go just up and down like this. They need to be like this, right? Can I please just like rotate something? I hope it's just rotate Z. No, rotate Y. Please. Please, let it just be one axis I need to rotate. Yeah, this looks right. Yeah, that looks right, that looks right. I think they have wings under those hard shells. Oh, right, so their hard shells come out and then the wings pop out and they're separate? There's some awesome slow-mo bug takeoffs. Oh, right, of course you do. Of course you have bug-related things. For simplicity's sake, I might just leave this. Because it's like, whatever. I think I'm gonna leave this. Well, let's check out this video. Feature creatures with the creature to feature. Hells yeah. Oh, look at how soft he is. Ooh. Ooh, he's so pretty. Yeah, this thing's going in next. I'm making giant moths. What is playing? Oh, it's this. Oh, wow. Wow. It looks like an owl. Oh my god. Yeah, he's got too much fur. Oh, he's so pretty. I love moths. Like, I hate bugs. I hate spiders. I mean, who doesn't hate roaches? But there's something about moths and like lightning bugs that we're cool. You know, you could be gigantic and you can land in my mouth and I won't care. Butterflies too. I don't know what it is. What is it about these bugs that we're okay with? Wow. Okay. This is making me want to make moths. I have butterflies in the game. Might as well just make moths too, because they'll be like nighttime. Butterflies will go away in the daytime, and then the moths will come out at night. Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna save this. Thank you, feature creatures. Okay. Let's continue. I'm gonna leave this janky, like, just flying away with the hard shells. I think you should feature a creature every stream. Yeah, I wish I could do that fast. I mean, if I really concentrate, like I did for the game jam, I can model, texture, and animate a couple of animations in 1 hour. I could do that. I've done it before, but I will say that my speed on Twitch is hindered. Maybe it's like 50% speed. All right, let's call it. So how do I get this guy in the game? I need just these two. So this is Beetle Model Group. This is Beetle Rig. And this is just Beetle Group. And our animation starts at 100 and ends at 138. That's it. Export selected to Unity. And we put you in the animals, insects, Beetle A FBX. So I'm gonna overwrite it, even though this is way different. It's gonna break everything. And we just need to 138. Resample? Do I want to resample all? Yeah, I might have some weird Euler filter stuff going on. Already exists? Hells yeah, get rid of that shit. Alright, let's swap. He's gonna be so broken. Beetle A, Animal Beetle. Also, this is now Animal Beetle A. And, whoa, how is it still working? Oh, I guess the name is the same. Oh, because I just put the FBX, the entire prefab in there. That's good. Alright, so he works. And I just need the animation. Visuals root. where do I put the anim controller? Did I do this already? Crow, yeah. Where did I put it for the crow? I put it on the FBX itself. Okay. So you get the animation controller. And then... Whoa, no. That's not what you get. You get the animator. And what else? Crow PBR. Oh, so I have a whole prefab of the crow, and then that's annoying. I don't want to do that. So, but it's just the animator. That's fine. Oh man, do I need to make an animation controller for every single... What's the crow one? Can I just duplicate it and do some overrides? Take off and fly. Yeah, that's all I need. Oh, and then idle. No, this is bird specific. Very bird specific. Thanks for hanging out, feature creatures. Enjoy your workday. Yeah, I kind of just want like one insect. All right, so I am going to duplicate this because it is relevant. I'm going to move it into a better place. I'm going to move it into the content, no, animation controllers. And then I'm going to call it insect controller. And hopefully I have the same structure, and I'm going to be able to duplicate this and make overrides. But you know what? I'll actually call it beetle controller because I might not. I might just mess that up. So the beetle A gets the beetle animation controller. And then I need to set up the animations because I never did that. So animations, so no keyframe reduction, no resampling, off. Get out of here. Take one is takeoff. Beetle takeoff. And that's until frame 115. And then we have fly loop. Beetle fly. Looks like you're crossbreeding animals with bugs. Oh God. Oh God, you're right. God, sorry. Get out of there. Get out of there, crow. Oh, creep. And this is from 120 to 138. And it loops. And we hit apply, and let's just make sure it does loop. Oh, we need an avatar, don't we? Oh no. So generic, no avatar. Do we need an avatar? No, we don't need an avatar. Because this rig is gonna change, so... I mean, it could be a beetle avatar. Could make one. So basically it's a generic, create from this model. Root node is the skeleton hip joint. Actually, the root node, I'll make the skeleton group. Strip the bones. Sure. So I'll make an avatar from the beetle. And if I have other beetles with the same rig, then they'll share animations. Okay. I didn't need to do that, I don't think, but you know, now we have it. Just so we have it. Beetle avatar. Animal A. So now the biome insect. I believe it... No, that has nothing to do with animation. Where is the thing? Oh, I need the animal. Okay, I need to bring the crow back. Everyone needs to behave when I bring the crow back. Ah. Bug. Beetle A. There's a script that I need to emulate. Biome bird. So, oh, okay. So, no, where's the animal? Oh, here. Animal AI. There's what I need. It's on the visuals route. But for some reason, it's not. Oh, I can't tell what's an override and what's not. Okay. Yeah, so animal. So this needs the animal AI. And it starts in idle. And the animator is this. Player proximity set. That. Huh? Why is that set to something? Player proximity set. Do I need a thing? I need this thing. That's under the visuals root. Okay, so basically the proximity set is like a thing that the bug has. And if the player gets close, then they'll fly away. So every, each different animal will have a different radius. Like a spook radius. I definitely should have called the variable spook radius because that's great. I called it flee distance. That's lame. I really need to change that, right? Spook radius. So I'm gonna make their flee distance small, but their flee speed fast. They'll basically flee immediately because beetles are quick. Stop everything and refactor, yes. It wouldn't change much because I really only have the crow and the beetle now. This player proximity set, I feel like I made it a prefab and I just copied and pasted it in here, but that's no bueno. Did I make it a prefab? No, I didn't. I should. Where can that go? Utility prefabs. Player proximity set. Animal. I'm going to call it animal. Player proximity set. I have other proximity sets. I don't know where they, whatever, they go here now. Okay, so now that's cleaner. Bring that into the beetle. Oh, no, this is the only proximity set prefab I have. Okay. So I can get rid of this copy and pasted one. I think I can get rid of the crow now and hook this guy up. The fact that I set this in editor is pretty silly. Maybe I grab it because it's always the child. It's a child, right? It's always a child. I've refactored my things so much, I'm not even sure I understand the architecture anymore. Yeah, the secret is never refactor. Like, why would you refactor? Don't do it. Let me see. Let me actually... I don't want to constantly set these. Having to set two things, that's silly. So I'm just going to assume it's always the child. Probably a terrible assumption. Or maybe if, I'll just say if it's null. Yeah, this is so messy. Let me just assume. I'll just recursively search children for it. Does the find objects of type for find children of type, is that recursive or is that only one level down? Does anybody know? I should put that in the awake. It's the transform, right? Transform, find children's attack. Okay. Wait, what? Children. Get components in children. Refactor early and often. Fine. I'm an artist. Never refactor. Never. I want the tag proximity set. There should only be one. I don't want to make any grand assumptions. But let's make some grand assumptions. Tag. That's a pretty grand assumption right there. Why write 5,000 lines of battle controller when 10 will do? That is the age-old question. You know, the fact that that thing works is incredible, and I'm proud of him. Sometimes you can't just tell someone to do something, you know. He's the kind of game dev where that works for him, and that's fine, you know. Honestly, oh, so here's a fun sad story. So, you know, I've been looking into my whole Japan journey, and obviously I need a visa. I reached out to a company, a game dev company, which I've never done before, and they had me make a test game. So I spent a couple of evenings putting together a test, shoot 'em up, and I got feedback. They're like, so I made it in my own way. You know, I'm a self-taught whatever. I'm an artist and then a self-taught developer. So I don't really know what proper software architecture is. Like, I don't know the word. I don't know the vocabulary for them. I don't know. You know, I just do whatever I think works, based on what I've picked up over the past 10 years. And in their email, they got back to me. They're like, you work funny, and I don't think you'll fit in here. I was like, well, what does that mean? Can you elaborate? I'm a quick learner, you know. I'm confident, but whatever. It's fine. I'm not a professional software developer. And then the sphere collider is a component of that. Also, the names for these, player collider and player proximity set, these are not good names. It's because you're American. Yeah, maybe. Oops. And then I should only do this if it's null. Or if it's not null. That's alright, I know I'm scrappy. Pretty much everything I write is like game jam code. What they should have done is give you a sample project with a bug feature request and ask you to fix it. I'm pretty decent at doing that. Also, like, yeah, so like you get a coding test, right? They didn't say how long to work on it, so I'm like, okay. I worked on it for like 10 hours, and they didn't say how much to make. So I made like a level, some power-ups. I made some enemies. I made, you know, a player with control scheme. I made a main menu. I made a game over screen. Yeah, I made like a game in 10 hours, and I don't know what they're looking for. Like, I don't know how much architecture you're supposed to put in a coding test like that. Maybe the task itself was like a, I don't know what to tell you right now. We're not going to hire you and just, yeah, do this. That's fine. Okay. I actually had fun doing it because I like, you know, I make this cozy thing. There's no combat. There's no like theatrics. So it's fun to make something with combat and shooting. There's a reason why shooting is in like 90% of video games. It works and it's fun. All right, so this should automatically set that up. That took too long. Usually with stuff like that, it should either be supervised or well-defined. Sounds like as a company, they're not used to doing recruiting and probably don't really know what they're doing. I mean, I don't know. They look like a nice company with nice people, but it's possible they just... I mean, they did say, like, you know, they gave me a heads up, like, oh, we can't really hire you unless you live in Tokyo. I'm like, well, I need a visa to get to Tokyo, so there's like a loop there that's not connected. I took Amazon's code test once. Do not recommend. Is it difficult? I met someone yesterday, or 3 days ago. I met someone on Sunday that worked at Amazon. It's just not something we do often. It's because your company is so tight-knit and nobody leaves and you're smart and grow slowly, and that's why recruiting is not done necessarily. All those wonderful reasons. Nope, not you. All right, I'm done with the hot tub. I can close that. Okay, so, oh, I never actually made the Beetle controller. Beetle controller. Is this it? Arrow controller, Beetle controller. Okay, so I don't have idles. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to anticipate an idle, and I'm just going to have one, and it'll be empty. And I'll fill it in later. And then I have a takeoff and a flyaway. So this is the Beetle takeoff. And the Beetle flyaway. And the flea tag, that's all I need, or the flea... whatever this is, trigger. Oh, 10 people, yeah. That's a good size. It's not that difficult. It's just grueling, timed task with minimal feedback and stupid requirements that don't fit anything you'd ever actually do. Like if I'm working on Alexa, it doesn't matter if I know how to create a hyper-efficient box packing algorithm in 30 minutes, you know? Yeah, I guess... I don't know. I don't know who comes up with those tests. I've never done a coding test, obviously, but I'm sure it's like someone just trying to think of a difficult task to trip you up and only wants to, I don't know. I don't know what the psychological thing driving people who make those tests are. I'm sure every company's different. I mean, at least this was a game company asking for a game test. But that's the one thing I always struggled with, especially when I started every single Unity project until this one. How do I structure the game as a whole? Like, how do I control the different states? How do I just, like, what's safe, proper game architecture? I just never had a good grasp. And even this game, I have a grasp of its game structure, but I don't know if it's probably not a good one. It's probably a terrible one. All right, let's check that Beetle out. Let's see if it works. I think it should work. If I just run to the forest, maybe there'll be one. I have yet to make 2 games with the same architecture. It's constantly evolving. Yeah. I'm finding that like this event-driven architecture is working for me. Like, I ended up using it like in my game test because it felt good, it felt familiar. So, like, but that's not an architecture. Using events is not an architecture. It's just like something you're supposed to do. It's a pattern, right? All right, so let's see. Do we got any beetles? There's no beetle. Let the day go by. Oop, a beetle showed up. Wait, no, he flew away. Why did he fly away? I saw it there. He was there and then he flew away. I created a fine box packing algorithm. It just didn't work if you needed to run it 100,000 times in 3 seconds. They don't give you a test case with 100,000 items or tell you that it needs to do that. Just that you should consider performance. Oh my god. That sounds terrible. Okay, there's 2 beetles. And they're flying away immediately. Okay, something's up. What is up? Why are they doing that? Well, here's a crow. He's not flying away. Not until I approach him. Let's get to the bottom of this. Also, I need to update the camera. I had the camera animating in a certain way because I wanted it to be nice and smooth for trailer. Or for the trailer. And now I don't need that, so I can go back to my old camera, which is this one. A 1 second snap. That was really bothering me. Anytime I did anything, it was horrible. So the camera controller, what? Ooh, I don't know what this is. I forget what that is. Great. You flirting with Nightbot? Man, can't control you guys. Let's just see if the camera is back where I need it. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, that feels so much better. The game felt like broken. So why is my beetle flying away immediately? Beetle controller. Is it? Did I accidentally tick the trigger to just start? No. Look around. Any state. So this goes from any state if flee is ticked. Oh, but honestly, the animation is the symptom. It's not the cause. So what would make this go from idle to fleeing super fast? It would be because we see the player. Like, we set the trigger, and where did we change to fleeing? On proximity set change. Wait, what? Change state to fleeing. I don't change. Where do I do this? Oh, here we go. So if the fleeing timer is 0, if the flee timer is less than 0, we change to fleeing. Oh, because the flee timer is set to 0 because I want it to flee really fast. Nurkmind, hello there. How are you? Welcome in. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Tell me about yourself, Nurkmind. You a game dev? You just enjoy watching game dev? Doing good. What are you working on? Ooh, I am working on Alpine Lake. It is a life sim, Innkeeper-Sim. And I finally thought of a tagline, or of like a elevator pitch. Imagine you take the wholesomeness of Stardew Valley with the building, decoration, and NPCs visiting your house and using all your stuff of The Sims. And that is Alpine Lake. Oh, nice. Awesome. Jern's the best. I think I'm following you too. He must have given you a shout out. Oh, I'm not. Now I am. Nice, thank you. Yeah, so right now I'm working on so there's a forest nearby, and the forest has its own like growing biome, and eventually like insects show up, of course. And I'm working on the beetle animation. But right now I have a little thing where if my beetle timer is 0, it flies away. But I want it to fly away really, really fast. So I need to figure that out. I think it's just, I could just set it to like 0.1 and it'll be fine. Flee delay. So this can never be 0. I can never have this be 0. That's no good. I might want it to be 0. Like I literally want it to be 0 right now, but my logic is stupid. So oh, you know what I could do? I can make the I know what I could do to make it 0. I know what I can do to make it 0. So if it's less than or equal to 0, I'll just say less than 0. So only if it actually ticks. So it's okay if it's 0. Okay, our beetle should not fly away now upon spawning. Ooh, pops and cracks. Ooh, it's 8:28. So I only go until 9. That makes me sad, but for anyone else just joining, I just gave this spiel. If you feel like wishlisting, wishlist. That'd be nice. I'll share some wishlist numbers. I got 200 wishlists. It's been a week and a day. Is that good? I don't think so. I'm an open book though, if anyone wants to ask questions. Alright, so it's 8 p.m. Are there any beetles? There are. There's 2 beetles. Let's find them. There's a crow. Butterflies. There's too much debris, or there's too much like foliage, and it's very bright. That's good. I have like 400 total after Steamfest and demo release. Can you please hit the release button? Oh, there's our beetle. He's hiding under a piece of grass. Let's sneak up on him. Okay, he flew away immediately. I actually need the delay because he needs to make his wings pop out. Alright, so you can't have no delay. And the delay is based on the length of this animation. So how long is this animation? Frame 14. That means if it's a 30 frame per second, it's half a second. Okay. All right, I'll put some delay. 0.5. I mean, have you done any marketing, Yanni? Like, posted in all the places, followed Chris Zukowski's advice, and blasted announcements? Because I feel like oh no, I'm in an infinite loop of end of day. Ugh, I hate this bug. A lot of Twitter posts and some TikTok. I was really going on the TikTok. I kind of gave it up. It's really hard. Any beetles? Oh wow, look, it's fall. Okay, there's a lot of bugs happening right now. And I don't mean beetle bugs. I mean game-breaking bugs. Am I getting errors? No. Okay, where's the beetle? There he is. Oh, it's so hard to see him because he's the same color as the leaves. Okay, he launched immediately and did not release his wings. Horrible. Your game is less polished. Honestly, no. I wouldn't say that your game was less polished than mine. I saw your game, and I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a pack, an asset pack, and it was a really good one. And that level of polish for a 2D game, I feel like is perceived as more polished than this level of a 3D game. This is the feeling I'm getting from the industry. Welcome back, FB. We are getting our beetle in the game. There's another one out. I don't know why it's just not behaving. So I'm gonna select the animator. I'm gonna see what it's. All right, so it's idling right now. Where is he? Where's the second beetle? There's just there's too much forest here. That's it. I'm gonna start raising hell. Oh man. There's just too much debris. Oh my god, the game's lagging. There's so much debris. That's a problem. I do like these little clusters of trees, but they really shouldn't be that dense. Alright, let me just go into the scene view and find him. Where is he? He's in... Okay, I see where he is. Yeah, I think he's in these trees. I'm probably going to scare him off just by being here and knocking all these trees down. Wait, where is he? Where am I? Oh, okay. I see. He's down here. There he is. So we took off really fast, and that was it. Oh, maybe the wings are flapping so fast, or maybe they were resampled in a way where I don't actually see them flapping. That's kind of the problem. Oh, I can check that easily here. Fly, beetle. I mean, it looks like it's working. Do I have this is set to 1 speed? And this should just transition into flying after. What should it look like? Yeah, it should look like that. That looks great. Do that in the game. Let's put some beetles in the main scene so I don't have to run to the forest. All right. Also, for anyone just joining, my name is Andrew. I'm working on Alpine Lake. It's an Innkeeper-Sim life sim game. Coming out on maybe next year. I don't know. Give it a wish list. Hang out. If you like what you see, you can follow. I'm here Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 a.m. Pacific time. And I go until 9 Pacific time. So I got about 25 more minutes here. We're working on some beetles that show up in the game. So it's kind of like most life sims. There's bugs that you collect, but you don't catch them. You actually photograph them. So I'll show here. I'll grab my camera item. So there's a little mini game where it's like photo mode. And if you get close to the beetle, you can see, I've already taken a photo of it, so that's why his name shows up, but it would be like a bunch of question marks if I didn't take its photo, and then you kind of like focus your frustum, your camera frustum, and take a photo. Okay, there's a terrible bug where it's supposed to go from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. and it doesn't. So, okay, I see. His wings are actually working. Let me try something. So if I change these to beetle visuals. Visuals root. I think these are all beetles. Let me set the flee delay to 1 again. No. Oh, I see. I think it's because the flee delay, it's not triggering the animation until after the delay. So the flee delay itself doesn't matter. I could set this to 0 all day long. It's not doing the takeoff until after it takes off. Yeah. So I need to have the takeoff happen and then the fly. Hi, Andrew. I'm a new developer currently working on how to yellow teeth. If you add black or brown to yellow, it starts to look too green. I really need a dusty, dark yellow. Any tips or tricks, or does the computer just make all the colors for you these days? So, for context, Evby, when he says new developer, he is making a costume, and he's trying to mix paints to make a dusty yellow. So we need to think about color theory for a second. What paints make dark yellow? To do this with paints, the key is to add shades that complement yellow. Specifically, use orange, gold, and purple. There you go. So if you do yellow paint and add a little bit of orange, gold, or purple, it'll darken it without ruining the hue. So it's going brown because if you, so adding brown, I guess, is changing the hue to green because of what's in brown. I don't know. I'm not really good at painting color theory, but orange is in the same hue as yellow, so that'll darken it. Would gold really work? Give it a shot. It won't be sparkly. Oh, you don't want sparkly teeth? I thought you wanted sparkly teeth. Although this says though red, green, and brown can also be used to create darker shades of yellow. That's interesting. I don't know. Give it a shot. I turn brown in the sun. Don't we all? Actually, some of us turn red. All right, so there was a problem here, and the problem was the takeoff animation happens and then the flyaway. So I need the takeoff, I need there to be like a takeoff delay. So the bird doesn't have one. The beetle has one that's half a second. But maybe I'm just making the beetle animation too. So maybe I need one extra timer, like a takeoff delay. In the animal AI, I don't like this. I think it's really dirty, but I'm gonna do it. So I'm just gonna set it to 0.5 because that's what the beetle is, and maybe they'll all be like that. So change state fleeing. So I want to trigger the flee, which triggers the takeoff animation, but before I do this, I want to wait. So fleeing, flee timer. Oh, the flee timer is just when it gets destroyed. I kind of want it to get destroyed when this ends. I can put a callback on this, but instead of doing that, I'll actually, so I'll set this and then if I'll make a quick bool. Took off. If we took off. So if we took off here, and then if takeoff delay is, we need a takeoff timer. Okay, so now this happens first. We just kind of wait, and then if we haven't taken off yet, we take off when we finally get here, and then we skip both, and then we start with the flee timer. And the flee timer is pretty much the destroy timer. Oh, what are you guys saying? My face got sunburnt on Saturday. How embarrassing. Yeah, that is embarrassing. Gonzi, what up? Add 1 unicorn? Maybe I'll add unicorns later. Should have a scientist gift you a micro chamber, and when you go inside it shrinks you down so you can go to the flea circus. Are there horses in the game? Or it ain't that kind of inn? I had plans for horses, but I'm not sure about them yet. I think I wanted them to be like... I just don't know what the purpose is yet. Like, what do the horses do for the game? That is a great idea. There should definitely be a spooky scientist or a witch hidden in the woods that can make you potions. That's a little too Stardew Valley. And I don't even think you realize it. All right, so I think this should kind of just work. So now after 0.5 seconds, so we set the flee animation. It's gonna do this, it's gonna start the trigger, it's gonna trigger the start of like the takeoff animation. It's going to count down from 0.5 until it's less than 0. Yeah. And then if we haven't taken off yet, we start the animation, and then we reset the flee timer, which is also the flee speed. Oh, and then we dynamically destroy once the flee timer is up. Okay, so I actually don't set that manually. That's good. And then we destroy when we run over. Okay. I don't want to be 0. Yeah, I guess I want to be 0. I also hate this. I hate this system. Basically, I just tween up and then I destroy it. I tween up and I scale to 0 so that it looks like it's flying away, but I hate that. Learn your game. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? All right, let's see if this works. I think this should work, and that we should see the beetle, bring its wings out, and then flap its wings and leave. It's possible I need to go in there and make a custom animation curve instead of that tween. I could still do the scale tween, but actually, no, I think if I do a custom animation curve, it could basically be controlled. I can control both. Hello, saw your post in the Game Dev Field Guide. Also saw the hype Yanny Boy was giving you. Yanny's the best. I'm doing well. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Program is going great. All right, right now we're testing. So I got animals in the game, and they flee when you get too close. So I'm working on this beetle that we just made. There we go. So he unleashes his wings, and then I actually didn't see the flap away. I mean, I see it when he's flying away, but I think it's too slow. So wait a minute, wait a minute. I think half a second is just too long. I think half a second is just too long. Or maybe, you know what I'll do? Maybe I'll just increase this? Or, let me look at the Maya animation. I don't think... There's a lot of wiggling going on here. Do I really need that? Also, there's this transition. I probably don't need a transition. I think it just should snap to it. So, transition. Or maybe I'll just do something really small. 0.9. Okay, some really small transition. Let's see if I notice that. And then I'll make the timer not be 0.5, it'll be like 0.4. So he'll start flapping his wings 1/10 of a second before he takes off. Working on adding white wildlife. Yeah, so the forests nearby in the game, there's like a biome that grows over time, and when certain, like, so basically it starts with nothing. Like something happens to this forest where you're it's like from scratch. There's barely any trees or plants. And in the different areas of the forest, different, you know, plants and animals will either grow or visit. And it's a cascading effect, so that like first some trees will grow, and then once those trees bud, maybe mushrooms will grow nearby. And then when there's mushrooms, the insects will start showing up. And then when the insects show up, the birds will start showing up. And there'll be like roadblocks where the player needs to intervene to like push the biome's growth, so it doesn't just happen automatically. It's still too fast. Okay, I'm gonna do that custom animation because it's bothering me that it's just a linear like donk. So let me add that to the animal AI script. Animation curve. Fly, flee, anim. Working on adding. Anyone else get an ad? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to stop the ads. I'm a Twitch noob and I really don't know how to stop them. Red Bull. Double bacon McMuffin here. Please tell me what ads you get. Are these working for you? Do you want these things? Can you please click on the links too? It might make me a penny. No, don't do that. Ooh, I just realized this is gonna be really annoying. I'm gonna have to do this every single time. Unless I make it a preset. Okay, I guess I can make it a preset. I think this is kind of what I want. Let's just see. I need to do this for the crow as well. Yeah, this is not a good idea, having to do this manually, each one. Ooh, not a good idea. I kind of want to make this animal AI script part of the base class, or part of the base prefab, so that every animal inherits it with default animation curve. That would be the smartest thing. So I have an animal base. And I have a butterfly base. This derives from animal base. So what I'm gonna do is add common stuff to here. Oh, but the animal AI goes on the, Red Bull LMAO. So the auto mod is blocking LMAO. That is weird. Alpine Lake, sponsored by Levi's, McDonald's, and Red Bull. Suggest a decoration, Red Bull? That's your decoration suggestion. You want me to make Red Bull? When I was at the Fashion Institute of Technology, there was always a couple of girls in a Red Bull Mini Cooper outside the college, just like handing out free Red Bulls. Maybe I can add that Mini Cooper to town. Please elaborate on your suggestion. You paid good dosh for that suggestion. And if you'd like to come up with another one, because I don't think I'm going to put Red Bull in the game. All right, so this is a problem. The animal AI is on a group that doesn't exist in the animal base. And that's why it's not in the base. That's not true. It's on the visuals root. Oh my God. God damn. So let's just copy this. Copy component. I'll put it in the animal base. They all get it. Paste component as new. And also the prefab, the player proximity. That's also gonna have, every animal's gonna have it. So let's just put it in the base. Put it in the base. We can even set it here so we never have to set it again. So the animator is gonna be missing, and I'll just make the script not care about an animator. I actually don't think it does. I think I do a check. Bull red for trademark. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now I like it. So the fact that you bull red. What if it's like, yeah, no, I like that idea actually. I'm gonna put that on the list. So I got a list going for good suggestions from the riffraff. You guys are the riffraff. Good ideas from riffraff. That's a good idea. So make sure to give me your suggestions so I add them to the game. And if you pay the 2,000 dosh to suggest the decoration, then I just consider it a little harder, you know? Okay, so this is here now. Every animal should get it, which is really only the crow and the beetle so far. So let me just quickly update the crow to only have one. And not... So yeah, I can set to null. Oh, is that new? Set to null. I've never seen that before. I want to reset this. So 351.5. 351.5. 351.5. Oh, and the flea animation. So the beetle has the correct animation. Let's just copy that. So if I copy this, paste it here, and then apply it to visuals root, then delete this one, 25.5, 25.5.4, and then delete this one, remove, and then go back to the crow. Okay, he's got the animation curve. I can delete this one. It's got, okay, wonderful. Beautiful. Remove. Okay. Oh, so much better. I feel so much better. Where do we land on Flea Circus? I like that idea. It's very Rick and Morty. Very Adventure Time. Let's just think about it, you know? I'm not gonna put it in the riffraff section. I'm not gonna put it in the ideas. Can't all make it. Ooh, it's 8:56. No, I don't want to leave. Can I stay? Oh, Kurt, you just came for like the last second. I know, you just got here. Well, it's 8:57 now. I got 3 minutes. Let me at least make the best of it. We're trying to get the beetles to fly away and look nice at the same time. Let Let's see. It still didn't look great, so let's go back to the beetle. Let's change this takeoff delay to something even smaller. And I'm gonna go to the beetle animation, shave some frames off at the end. No, I'm gonna go to the beetle controller. I'm gonna make the takeoff speed 1.2, and hopefully that makes the takeoff look nice. Let's all go to Paris. Wait, did you go? Are you back? What? Where are you? What are you? I guess you're back. You had to pick up your mom at JFK. Let's all call out sick and stay here. Let's get the daylight. Oh, let's make it daylight. Okay. Oh wait, now he didn't animate it at all. Why? Beetle. Visuals. Oh, because the animator's not set. Oh. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Let's... I got 2 minutes. This is the least I can do in 2 minutes. I wonder if the animator can live on the visuals root. You think it can live on the visuals root, or does it need to be right above the skeleton group? I don't know. Let me just fix it in the crow. I'll definitely add to the script to just automatically get the animator in children. Koan hasn't watched any of my content. What do you mean? You send me content all day long and I watch it all. I definitely watch. We talked about the comedian skit you edited. Why you gotta play me like that? Oh, okay. I also don't... I put in that animation curve. I didn't implement it. So instead of... so takeoff. Instead of doing this tween, I need to now... So I actually don't need this takeoff thing anymore. I don't need this at all. So took off flee timer. I just need to set flee timer equals flee speed once. And then tween from flee timer to 0. Transform.position equals vector 3 dot lerp. I need the starting position. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, I'm not going to do this in literally. It's over. It's 9. We're not going to get it. I'm going to leave the tweens for now. I'll implement the animation curves next time. Alright, well, I really appreciate everyone hanging out. Had some good times. We implemented the cowboy hot tub. I really like that item. And we implemented the beetle animation, which will get better next time. Let's do a raid and get out of here. I'm Andrew. Alpine Lake. Go Wishlist. No, stay. And I wish I could. It's good to get a glimpse of your game. I'll be adding it to my wishlist. Thank you. I appreciate it. Are you... Wait, did you say you stream as well? I'm going to follow you, just in case. We love you. Well, I love you guys too. Let's find a raid. Raided channel. Who's on? Lana? No. Tim? No. Jotson? No. Clayman? We'll go to Clayman. Clayman was making something fun a couple... maybe last week we went to him? Let's do it. Alright, bye all. I hope you have a good day. Ciao.